Okay, so I want to talk about initial difficulties now. What are some things new moms can expect to happen, expect to go wrong when they're just starting out with breastfeeding?
Oh, it's quite difficult to say. Initially, I think many mothers are surprised by how frequently the baby feeds.
How frequent is that?
Really, really frequent.
Like
the first couple of days, it's nearly constant. And you hear so many books and so many people saying, oh no, the baby's got to be fed 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours apart. And those are just not realistic schedules.
That's just not right.
No. And if you think of any mother of little puppies or kittens, she lies there with her babies for a few days. Everybody waits on her hand and foot. And we really, as mothers, need to insist that our family bring us cups of tea in bed and leave us alone with our babies, just so that we can lie there with the breasts freely available to baby, skin to skin contact. Obviously, if you've got a bouncing toddler to look after, that's a bit more difficult and you need to be a little bit more creative. But with the first baby, remember, you've just had a baby. You're not being lazy lying in bed with them. And just let baby feed and feed and feed. It brings in the milk and it just lets baby and you get comfortable together and get the latching off to a good start and allows baby to feed nearly constantly. And you know, if you need to get up and make a cup of tea or go to the loo, you can delatch baby and just leave them lying there, or put them onto a safer space if you prefer, and then go off and do what you need to do. And then as baby gets older, they usually settle into a pattern of around about every 2 to 3 hours, but there are no hard and fast rules. You really have to watch the baby, not the clock.
Okay.
Something else mothers don't realize is that you can't keep baby at the breast for a set time. How long baby feeds for is related to how fast your milk flows, not how much they're getting. Okay. So some babies are going to have their fill in 5 minutes and others are going to take an hour, and both of that is normal. If the baby takes much longer than an hour, then I would say phone and get some help, because there are techniques we can give you to help you with that. It shouldn't be taking that long, but you don't need to worry if it's shorter or longer than whatever arbitrary limit somebody's told you, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, I hear them all.
So it really is just about kind of learning a technique to this
Yes.
new thing that you're doing.
Yes, it's instinctual for the baby to want to feed,
right,
but it is a learned skill for mothers and babies to breastfeed. It doesn't just come naturally. And I think so many people think, oh, well, breastfeeding is natural, so it must come naturally.
Yeah.
That's not the case. An organization like ours wouldn't exist to help mothers breastfeed
right.
if it did just come naturally.